come over and check just to make sure. That wasn't what I wanted to do. But we know that sound.
I hear it.
Yeah. So, minus That's fine right there. That's good. It doesn't look any worse than anything else. So.
Good luck on your bracket.
Thank you.
Good evening and welcome to this evening's broadcast of Illini Central Cougar basketball here on the Illini Central Sports Network. I'm Tony Worley, former varsity coach here, Illini Central JV coach, junior high coach, current junior high and middle school girls coach, and the person responsible for the Illini Central Sports Network. So we're glad to have you here tonight. We're glad to have the Bullet fans out there as well. I had a nice conversation before the game with Seth Koontz, Coach Koontz's son. Coach Nick Beard introduced us, and Seth and I had a great conversation about broadcasting, and I know from listening to one of his football games, one of his broadcasts a year ago, he's got a bright future in that. It was a great conversation with him. What a great kid. So my evening started off well, talking broadcasting with Seth, and now we're going to get ready to bring this game to you here from Easton, where it used to be the home of the Easton Hawks and Illini Central Middle School. We'll start off with the starting lineups for both teams. For the Williamsville Bullets, they're going to be starting number 10, Jake Seaman, number 11, Tyler Beck, number 20, Sam McCoy, number 22, Luke Vaughn, and number 30, Colvin Fleck. Those are all sophomores to start for the Bullets this evening. For the Illini Central Cougars, they'll be starting Paul Como, number 4, Bryce Rose, number 2, Eli Baker, number 3, Nick Huckabee, number 1, and TJ Baskett, number 33. TJ's a senior. Nick, Eli, Bryce, and Paul are all juniors. So those are the lineups for both teams. Williamsville has been coached by Nick Beard. This is his 8th season, according to IHSA.com. Coach Beard won 3 straight, and the Bullets won 3 straight regionals in 16, 17, and 18. He's got a great winning percentage there at Williamsville, the highest, at least from what I saw on the IHSA.org site. So Coach Beard, looking forward to having another good season. The Bullets are off to a 2-1 start. They have wins over Tri-City and Mount Pulaski, and their one loss was to Plains on this past Tuesday night. Illini Central, coached by Ryan Burks, his second year as the varsity coach here at Illini Central, was the JV coach for quite a while at his home school, Midwest Central. He's off to an 0-3 start. The Cougars are, as they've lost to 0-2 start, as they've lost to Mount Pulaski last Friday and to Athens here on Tuesday. As we get ready for the national anthem, I'm going to mute this thing and we'll be back in 1 second. And we're back as we get ready for the starting lineups. I gave you the starting lineups. We'll review them again as we get ready to go here. You probably will be able to hear the PA announcer.
The Bullets for Williamsville. Here is the starting lineup for the Bullets. Number 10, a sophomore, Jake Seaman. Number 11, a sophomore, Tyler Beck. Number 20, a sophomore, Sam McCoy. Number 22, a sophomore, Luke
I said, the Bullets come into this contest with a record of 2-1, with wins over Mount Pulaski and Tri-City, and dropped their game on Tuesday night against Pleasant Plains.
Number 2, a junior, Bryce Rose. Number 3, a junior, Eli Baker. Number 4, a junior, Paul Como. And number 33, a senior, Ted Baskin. The Cougars are coached by Ryan Burke.
And like I said before the game, or just before that, the Cougars come in here at 0-2, having lost to Mount Pulaski last Friday night, and Nathan's in here on Tuesday night. The Cougars are coached by Ryan Burks, and he's assisted by Jim Entwistle. Coach Beard, he's assisted by Clint Fletcher and his dad, Don Beard. The freshman coach is Jordan Ramey. So, like I said, here we go from Easton. If you've not watched a game so far, the coronavirus rule is the road team will get the basketball first. We don't have a jump ball situation. So, as we get ready for the game to start, Williamsville will start with it. Not sure what the discussion is across the way, but anyway, Williamsville will start with the ball. Number 30, Colvin Fleck, will inbound it for the Bullets. And here we go. The ball is inbounded to number 10, Jake Seaman, and he brings the ball up, guarded by Bryce Rose. To the left side, to number 20, and that is Sam McCoy, and he's fouled right away. Williamsville will inbound the ball underneath the basket. Number 11, Tyler Beck, will be doing the inbounding. They run their set play, and it's a lob to the rim. Number 20, Sam McCoy, makes it. And the Bullets take a quick 2-0 lead. Full court man-to-man pressure. Nick Huckabee for the Cougars, trying to bring the ball up against number 10, Jake Seaman. Seaman doing a good job of moving his feet. Williamsville starts in their patented man-to-man that they always play, tough man-to-man defense. Steal there from Eli Baker. Seaman pushes into the front court. Gives it off to Beck. Back to 22. That is Luke Vaughn. Down to McCoy. Beck drives, pulls up from the elbow, rims out, rebound down to Ted Basket. Gives it to Bryce Rose for Illini Central. Brings it in the front court to Basket. Reverses it to the left side to Como. Como takes a couple dribbles, picks it up, skips it to TJ Basket. He drives baseline, cut off by McCoy. Up top to Rose. Rose to Baker on the top of the key to the left. Reverse to Rose again. Like I said, Williamsville known for that tough man-to-man defense. And they almost get another steal. Huckabee to Baker. Baker drives baseline, cut off by number 30, Colvin Fleck. Como drives and throws it right to Seaman, who will head the other way with only Bryce Rose between him and the basket. Rose tries to steal it on his way up, and he gets called for a foul. The referee is going to call it on the floor, so he won't be shooting 2 free throws. And with 6:28 to go in the first quarter, Williamsville holds on to a 2-0 lead. Lucas Liniger, a senior, number 00, checks in for Paul Como. And Williamsville inbounds it under the basket, gives it to Fleck right in front. He drops it off to McCoy, who finishes, and it's 4-0 in favor of Williamsville. Baker to Basket, over to Bryce Rose. Number 22, Luke Vaughn, pressuring Rose. Turns it over, Vaughn has it, pushes it the other way, gives it off to Beck. Beck up top to Vaughn, nice dump down to McCoy, who goes up, little jumper in the lane, off. Liniger with the rebound. Rose brings it up, skips it across to Huckabee. Huckabee pulls up for a jumper, it's off, rebound down to Beck. Number 10, Seaman pushes it up the court, gets into the lane, drops it off to McCoy. He goes up, blocked by Ted Basket. Rose pushing it the other direction. lobs it up to Lineker, who can't corral it, but Seaman standing out of bounds when he touches it, and it will be Illini Central basketball. Lob up to Lineker, he can't get it. It's a steal for Williamsville. Seaman up top as Williamsville tries to run a set play. Just rolls off the rim on the shot by McCoy. Basket drives. Might have got away with a carry. Misses. Rebound down to Baker. He goes up and finishes it. And that's the first two for Illini Central. Seaman to the top to Fleck. To Beck on the left wing. Three by Vaughn from the baseline corner is off. Rebound down to Bryce Rose. Basket catches it but travels. And we're going to get our first mask break time. Trying to correct the sound, trying to adjust it in this gym and get it correct. I hope it's a little bit better now. Checking to make sure it's not blaring at you. I want to thank our sponsor for our broadcasts. That's my good friend Lance Giesler at Laughlin and Cunningham Insurance Agency. If you need any help with your insurance, go in and see Lance and Nikki and Kayla in there. Lance is the son of Coach John Giesler. Obviously, I don't have to do any explaining about what John Giesler means to Illini Central Cougar basketball. And Lance played here, went to school here, and has always supported the Cougars. So we thank him for all of his support. So back to the game, and it will be Bullet basketball leading with 4:32 to go in the first quarter. Seaman will bring the ball up the court. We have number 43, that is Hunter Riley in the game. He gets it into McCoy, who finishes, and it's 6-2. What the call was updating the score. Number 13, Zachary Entwistle will check in for basket. So those are the only two changes we have on the court sub-wise. Seaman up top at the ball, guarded by Rose, screened by McCoy. Illini Central switches everything. That's their Coach Burks' dad, Kevin Burks, terrific basketball coach at Midwest Central. They always switched everything. Williamsville with the full court pressure. It's just straight man-to-man defense right now. Lob into Baker, doesn't shoot it and loses it out of bounds. And it'll be Williamsville basketball with 3:56 to go in the first quarter. Seaman brings it up to Beck on the right side. He pulls for three off the rim, but nice hustle by McCoy for an offensive rebound. And Williamsville takes an 8-2 lead. Illini Central was hurt by their rebounding the other night against Athens, and it's already off to a bad start here with that nice hustle play by Seth McCoy. Number 23, that is Ethan Hines. He checks in. So they have Hines at 23, Vaughn is 22, 20 is McCoy, 43 is Riley, and number 30, Colvin Fleck, is back in the game. Basket with the ball. He looks inside to Lineker, throws it to McCoy. Vaughn brings it up. Between the legs, over to Fleck. Fleck to Riley. He looks inside to McCoy. Back to Fleck. They're reversing the ball well. Is Williamsville. Vaughn with it. He gives it up top to number 23, Hines. Fleck dumps it down to McCoy, who pulls up from a baseline for a baseline jump shot. Rebound down to basket. Gives it up to Rose. 2:55 to go in the first quarter. Rose goes up. They call a block on it. Coach Beard doesn't agree with the call. I don't know if they're going to call it on the floor or if they're going to call it on the shot. They are going to call it on the shot, so Bryce Rose will shoot 2 free throws. Looks like Rose has blood on his uniform. So, Bryce had some blood on his shorts. They were trying to get the blood stopped on his hand. So Huckabee's going to come in. He's going to shoot the free throws. He makes the first. Paul Cuomo checks back in for Eli Baker. Huckabee hits the second. 8-4 is the score in favor of Williamsville. Shot underneath the basket by Riley, Riley is missed. I'm sorry, that was Hines. Huckabee hits that shot. Couldn't tell the number from my angle. That's Hines on the right wing. He lobs it towards the basket. That is Riley. I was right about it that time. And it goes off of Riley. And with 2:21 to go in the first quarter, Williamsville leads 8-6. Entwistle with the ball over to Huckabee, being guarded by Luke Vaughn. Pass to Entwistle, being guarded by Seaman up top. Entwistle drives, gets it knocked away. It ends up in the hands of number 2, Ryan Wilson. Wilson gives it up to Vaughn. Vaughn back to Wilson. Wilson reverses to Seaman up top. He throws a nice attempt at a lob into Riley, but it gets tipped away by the Cougars. Huckabee looks for a 3, doesn't take it. Basket, gives it off to Baker. Baker to Cuomo on the left side, drives. And he goes up and gets called for a foul. There's a foul called on Williamsville with 1:40 to go in the first quarter. The Cougars trail 8-6. And Paul Cuomo will go to the line to shoot 2. Cuomo's first free throws off the back of the rim. I mentioned last night the rims here in Easton are notoriously tight. Not going to get a lot of rolls in here. And McCoy just checked back in for Williamsville. He's off to a terrific start. Cuomo's second free throw is short. Rebound down to number 2. That's Ryan Wilson. He gives it to Jake Seaman, number 10. Over to Riley. To Wilson, back to Vaughn. It's to Seaman on the right side. Up top, Riley. Vaughn. Baseline McCoy, he makes a move towards the basket. Fall away, they're going to call a foul. It's on the floor. Taken out of bounds with 1:15 to go in the first quarter. Williamsville leads 8-6. Bryce Rose will check back in, as will Lucas Liniger. Cuomo and Basket check out. Lob up to McCoy, to Seaman. Luke Vaughn comes out, gets it. McCoy posting up on Huckabee, kicks out to number 2. That's Ryan Wilson. And we've got a travel called on, I guess it was a travel called on Williamsville. I thought they were going to call jump ball, but wasn't sure what that was going to be. Huckabee inbounds to Rose, guarded by Vaughn. .53 seconds to go. It's a foul on number 22, Luke Vaughn. And number 30, Colvin Fleck checks in. Number 2, Ryan Wilson checks out. That was close. 2 and over and back. Baker with the ball to Huckabee. Huckabee throws it into Liniger. Nice drop pass to Baker for a layup. Fleck on the left wing with the ball, looking inside to McCoy, who's posting up. There's Seaman. McCoy kicks out. Seaman for 3. That's off the rim. Rebound down to Luke Vaughn. He flips it up. No good. Rebound down to Huckabee. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Coach Burke's calling out a play. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. And there's a foul on Williamsville. That'll be their 6th team foul. With 4 seconds to go in the first quarter. Game tied at 8. Illini Central will take it out of bounds. Rose with it, 3-2. He pulls up 4-3 and brings it back to the buzzer. And at the end of the first quarter, Illini Central leads 11-8. We'll be back in a second. One thing about the quiet gym with no cheerleaders and no fans, you can definitely hear what the coaches have to say. It's almost like a summer league game in Lincoln right now in terms of being able to hear what everyone has to say. Coach Beard's not happy with how hard the Bullets are playing. Coach Burke's imploring his guys to keep trying to play as hard as they can and have an opportunity to stay in the game. This is what happened to them the other night against Athens. They were able to hang around in the first quarter and then let the second quarter get away from them. So as we start the second quarter with it being Illini Central's ball, up 3, 11-8 against the visiting Williamsville Bullets. Rose drives, loses control of it, and it goes out of bounds off Williamsville. On the court right now, we have Jake Seaman, number 10 for Williamsville, number 43, Hunter Riley. Missed by Liniger. Riley gets that rebound. The other Bullets are number 11, Beck, number 20, McCoy, and number 30, Fleck. For the Cougars, they've got Baker on the floor with Rose, Huckabee, Liniger, and Entwistle. McCoy posting up hard again. Liniger trying to front him. Reverse it to the other side. That's Fleck with the drive, and he's going to get fouled by Entwistle with a hand check. Both teams are going to sub. Basket getting ready to check back in for Illini Central. And number 12, Pryor Reynolds, makes his first appearance in the game. He's going to get Riley, who will check out. Beck will inbound it for Williamsville. They don't run the, they do run the lob again. McCoy takes his time. He knew he couldn't tip it in, so he brings it down, makes a nice move, then it rolls off the rim. Illini Central pushes it the other way with Rose. Rose to Baker. Baker cross court to Huckabee, drops it into Linegar. He spins baseline and misses. Rebound down to Beck. Seaman has it. He's looking ahead, but he'll bring it up with the dribble. Bounce pass in to McCoy, who beat Linegar down the court. Good hustle by McCoy to get on the floor. And Coach Beard calls timeout quickly as McCoy was on the floor with the basketball. So with 6:56 to go in the first half, Illini Central still hanging on to that 11-8 lead. One thing we've been doing during all of our broadcasts is I've come up with the next three in terms of the next three games for the Cougars, the next three games for the Bullets. Illini Central will play tomorrow at Illini Bluffs. That is a varsity-only game. I think it's a noon tip. Then they play on the 16th, which is at North Mac. They're going to make that trip to North Mac. And then on the 17th, they play at Havana. So they play tomorrow at, I'm just sure it's noon, at Illini Bluffs, varsity only. And then they play the 16th and 17th at North Mac and at Havana. I'll give you the next three for Williamsville and the next timeout. Williamsville takes it out after the timeout. Up top, Beck pulls for three on the right side, misses. Rebound down to Fleck. Makes a good decision on his move. Baker gets the rebound. Fleck goes for it. Rose pushes it up. He dumps it into Linegar. Rose against a 2-on-1. Beck, nice little pull-up jumper in the lane. And that goes. And that cuts it to a 1-point lead for Illini Central. 11-10, Illini Central lead. Huckabee over to Rose. Rose looking to use a screen by Linegar. Huckabee spins in the lane, kicks it back out to Rose. Rose for three, it's long. Linegar tried to come down with it, didn't, and the ball goes off of him. He may have got hit in the eyes. Good sportsmanship by McCoy. Checking on him. Entwistle's going to check in for him. And still the same lineups for everybody else. Williamsville does not sub during that dead ball. They've got Fleck going to inbound it to Seaman. McCoy, that's a nice little play by Williamsville. And Coach Burks doesn't like it one bit, and he's going to immediately call a timeout. And Williamsville takes the lead back at 12-11. I don't have a fancy little picture for the next three for Williamsville, but I have looked ahead, and there are three coming up. On Tuesday, they will be on the road at New Berlin. This is assuming Max Preps is accurate. And then they play next Friday, the 19th, at home versus Maroa Forsyth. And they also play then the next day. They got a back-to-back on Saturday, the 20th, as they host Hartsburg-Emden at Williamsville. So the next three for Williamsville are the 16th at New Berlin, the 19th at home against Maroa, and the 20th at home against Hartsburg-Emden. Like I said, assuming when I search on Max Preps that it's right. So that's the next three for them coming up. So far, it's been a pretty good game back and forth. A few turnovers, some missed shots, but everybody playing hard so far. And I said this about the girls' game last night. It appears that some of the rust of not playing is starting to get knocked off of some of the players. Obviously, I haven't seen Williamsville play, so I don't know. Maybe they haven't played like that. We've definitely been rusty. Bryce Rose is trapped in the corner. Entwistle Gives it up to Baker. Baker to Huckabee. Moved by basket, gets missed. Baker goes up for it. Rebound ends up in the hands of Jake Seaman. He'll push it the other way. He drops it off to McCoy. McCoy goes up and gets it in one. And Williamsville beats Illini Central down the court again. We've got to work on that. We're getting beat down the floor all the time. That wasn't even a fast break, so to speak. Kind of slow. They were pushing it up, but not like a sideline break situation. We still didn't get back. McCoy misses a free throw. Rebound down into basket. He gives it to Rose. 5:25 to go in the first half, with Illini Central trailing 14-11. Rose gets knocked down, turns it over. Beck tries to get it into McCoy, but it gets stolen by Entwistle. Basket gets his shot blocked by McCoy. McCoy pushes himself. Rose tries to take it from him. Rebound down to basket. He loses it, and that's going to be out of bounds off Illini Central. Williamsville ball. Into the game comes number 23. That is Ethan Hines. We're going to have a mask timeout. We'll be back at the end of this timeout. And we're back. Williamsville taking it out underneath their own basket. That is number 11, Tyler Beck, going to inbound it. They've ran the lob play to McCoy multiple times. Not going to run it here, but they're going to try to run a pick-the-picker type play. It's kind of a pick-the-picker. Illini Central guarded it fairly well. And the ball just gets inbounded into the backcourt. Chased down. Beck shoots a three. Rebound down to Liniger. I think they're going to call the foul on number 30. I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, number 30. They call it on Fleck. That is his first. Full court pressure by the Bullets. We used to call that 12. Coach Giesler did. A trap on the first pass and then back to your man. Baker shot fake, pulls for three, rolls out. Rebound down to number 12. That's Pryor Reynolds. He pushes it in the front court to Fleck. Back to Reynolds. He'll pull for three. That's off. Rebound down to basket. He gives it to Rose. Rose bounces it off the Williamsville foot. And number 43, Hunter Riley checks back in. Number 1, Nick Huckabee for Illini Central checks back in. And we've got 3:59 to go in the first half. Illini Central trailing by 3, 14-11. Huckabee telegraphs that pass to Baker. Sam McCoy gets fouled, and he'll shoot two. His first hits the back of the rim, bounces away. Sub number 12, Pryor Reynolds, checks out. Number 10, Jake Seaman gets him. And McCoy shoots the second free throw. And it's up and short. Rebound comes down to Linegar. He gets it knocked away from him. And Coach Burks calls a timeout with Linegar on the floor with the ball. So a 3:49 to go in the first half. Illini Central trails 14-11. We'll be back as soon as this timeout is over. And we're back. Illini Central takes it out. Full court pressure from Williamsville. There's that first trap to Rose. Rose ahead to Linegar. Linegar misses basket. Baker cuts down the lane, scoops it up, misses. Rebound down to number 23. That's Hines. Hines gives it back to Seaman. Seaman to Hines. Hines looks to dump it down into McCoy. He makes a nice move into the lane and it rolls in. That was a nice soft touch. And it's 16-11 in favor of Williamsville. Illini Central gets out of the trap. Huckabee gives it off to Baker. He misses. Huckabee gets it, goes up and finishes. Seaman with it. Passes it to McCoy. Dean goes up, shoots it over Baker. Rose brings it up to Baker. And he loses the ball out of bounds. Got some subs. Basket goes out. Entwistle comes in. Reynolds comes in and McCoy goes out. 2:44 to go in the first half. Illini Central trails Williamsville 18-13. Up top to Reynolds. Reynolds to Seaman in the corner to Fleck. Reverse the ball. Reynolds looks inside. That's Riley posting up. Fleck up top. Williamsville working the ball, trying to get it inside. They're being patient with it. Illini Central doing a pretty good job of covering up right now. Seaman drives and finishes over Linegar. Huckabee with it on the left to Entwistle, to Rose. Huckabee into Linegar. To Entwistle. He gets his shot partially blocked. Linegar ends up with it. He goes up and finishes it. 20-15, a minute 40 to go in the first half. Williamsville running that play they've been running for years. Drive all the way to the rim, rolls out, rebound down to Huckabee. That drive was by Hines. Rose with it to Huckabee up top. Huckabee drives, gives it to Baker, over to Rose, into Linegar, got pushed in the back. Linegar's gonna go to the free throw line. Quite a few subs for Williamsville, so let's check their lineup. Fleck, number 30, Seaman, number 10, Beck, number 11, 20, McCoy's in. Also, Pryor Reynolds out here, number 12. Linegar 1-1, makes the first. Rankin checks in for Baker. Rankin wearing number 35. And Linegar hits the second. And that cuts the Williamsville lead back to 3. He's replaced by Ted Basket. Williamsville takes it out underneath Illini Central's basket with a minute 12 to go, leading 20-17. Here come the Bullets. McCoy posting up. He doesn't have any, there's no weak side help. He was wide open. Back. Reynolds drops it into him. He makes a nice move, elevates, misses. Rebound down to Entwistle with 55 seconds to go in the half. Over to Como, to Entwistle, reverses it to Rankin. Good back screen by Como. Huckabee with it. Lost his dribble to Entwistle. Entwistle drives, drops it to Rankin. Rankin almost gets it stolen by number 12 Reynolds, and he reaches in, gets a piece of it. Rose and Baker are going to check back in, as is Linegar. And there's 28 seconds to go in the first half. Five seconds to go. 20 seconds. Back, trying to stay out of foul trouble. 7 seconds to go. Seaman's going to let the ball roll up. It gets to half court. He drives. Beck's going to pull up for 3. Miss it. Rebound down to McCoy. He gets that off and banks it in. Beck shot a 3 from the top of the key. It bounces out long to McCoy. He gets it off just as the horn goes off, and it goes in off the glass. And Illini Central will go into the half down 6 to the Bullets. We'll be back after halftime. McCoy have?
19.
19. See, that's what I mean. What this would be neat, like if you had, like you had somebody to do this. All you had to do was worry about this, and you had somebody doing what you're doing, and then you could just,
That's what we've got.
that would be
That's
having
amazing.
a couple kids, a couple kids that enjoy doing it. Because that's what makes it hard to kind of fill. You're trying to fill space because you don't have. Okay, so I mentioned before the game that tonight Coach Beard introduced me to Seth Koontz, who I said is obviously the son of the head football coach down there. And Seth's really interested in doing this and obviously does it already for Williamsville. So Seth, can you tell me, what's your favorite thing about doing the broadcast and what kind of got you to want to start doing that?
My favorite thing about doing the broadcast, definitely being able to go see all these different sporting events, being able to talk about it, being able to maybe gather an audience as I go forward. And a lot of these players on Williamsville, a lot of them are sophomores, they're in my class, so being able to watch them improve as the season goes on is definitely something that I love to see.
Yeah, I would imagine that you have a different connection to those people because they're your classmates. It's not like you're calling, a game that doesn't have anybody that you have any relationship whatsoever. Coach Beard was saying how this is something you think you would like to do, after high school and go to college to do it. Is that kind of what you're thinking right now?
Yeah, definitely. Would want to pursue a career in sports broadcasting because it's one of the best possible jobs that you can get. You get paid to go out, you get paid to go talk about sports and meet a bunch of different amazing people. Yeah. And it's definitely something that I want to see possibly happen for me in the future.
So what's it like calling a high school football game that your dad's coaching?
Very stressful, because football it's been a part of the Koontz family for as long as I can remember. My grandpa, he started the program, and it kind of got passed down to my dad, so it's a thing through the family. And one game we were playing, and I'm on the call, and you can't get too into the call, but we were down by, I think, about 4 with about 2 minutes to go, so I was definitely nervous, and you got to find a balance between being nervous and also trying to not let that affect what you're doing.
Right, yeah. I tell you, I was sitting at a restaurant in Mount Pulaski when they won that, when we won the state championship, watching it on the TV in there. Oh my gosh, talk about intense. I can't imagine what it would have been like with your dad being the head coach of that.
Oh, it was nerve-wracking the entire game, but what a feeling it was to know that we'd pulled that off. We were down 10 with, I think, 4 minutes to go, and I feel like everybody had kind of written us off, but we came back. We were able to get the win, and it was just amazing to be able to be there on the field with my dad when we won it all.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I know I won the state championship in basketball here a few years ago, and my kids were little. Having them be able to be around it was really awesome. So it was nice to meet you. It was great to talk to you. I wish you nothing but luck. Yep, take care. Yep, we'll see you later.
See you.
Well, that was Seth Koontz. His dad's the high school football coach at Williamsville. Somebody who's looking forward to maybe a career in broadcasting. It was nice to have that conversation with him. Seems like a great kid, and look forward to seeing where his career will go in that broadcasting. I've mentioned a good friend of mine who works for Fox Sports in St. Louis, and he's always someone I talk to about this, so nice to meet Seth and wish him nothing but the best in his broadcasting career. So here we are back, starting the second half. Williamsville runs that set play where you try to make everybody think it's going one direction, it goes the other. That's a quick timeout. Coach Burke's not happy. He's not happy, and that coming out of halftime where you just talked about those things and probably even discussed, what was coming, even in a season when you're not. You don't have the same scouting you normally would have. It's just very frustrating, and I know that quick timeout is indicative of how he's feeling right now. So, but the game's not lost, obviously. We're still right there, but we just got to get our heads in it a little bit better, and maybe we'll make a little run here. We really could use a basket right now. Williamsville kind of cranking up the defense a little bit. Baker with it on the right wing. Back cut by Rose. Up top to basket. Reverses it to Huckabee. Baker with the ball. Gives it to Huckabee. Just about travels with it. He drives. And they're going to call a hand check on that, I think. And it will be Illini Central ball underneath the basket. Baker for three, it's off. Rebound down to Fleck. Both teams go back with the same starters that they had. Seaman brings it up. Fleck over to Vaughn, who dribble drives, hands it to Beck. Beck's jumper is good. Huckabee brings it up for Illini Central, lobs it into Basket. Basket kicks out to Baker. Baker's going to drive. Loses balance, get it blocked by McCoy. Rose tracks it down, over to Baker. Rose with it to Huckabee. Huckabee for three, no good. Rebound down to Lineker, and he gets fouled. And he's able to put it in. Linegar misses the free throw. And it's 27-19 in favor of Williamsville. Whistle checks in, basket checks out. That's his third foul. Lobs it in back to McCoy. 3 for Beck, off the rim. Rebound down to Linegar, gives it to Rose. Rose with it on the right wing. It to Baker, almost loses it, gets in the lane, pull up, off the glass, no good. Linegar gets it, he throws it up, and it goes out of bounds off the bottom of the basket. And Linegar's going to get a technical foul for saying something to the official. With 5:47 to go in the third quarter, Beck will shoot a free throw. Hits both of them, pushes the lead back to 10. Down to Seaman up top, guarded by Rose. Beck, shot fake on the 3, pulls up and hits it. Got a nice jump shot. Huckabee brings it up for the Cougars. Baker with it to basket. Tipped pass. Rose tracks it down, but then and a foul. And Seaman will go to the line to shoot 2. We're going to call the foul on. I think it's going to be on Entwistle. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, I was right. It's on Entwistle. Cuomo's going to check back in. Seaman hits both free throws, and it's 33-19 in favor of Williamsville. 5:02 to go in the third quarter. Huckabee with it, and Huckabee throws it over Baker's head. Going to take a mask timeout. I want to say thank you again to our sponsor, my good friend Lance Giesler at Laughlin and Cunningham Insurance Agency. Lance does a great job. Great guy to talk to, good person. Definitely someone, if you need some insurance advice or want to change some insurance, he'd be the person to talk to. So I want to thank the sponsorship of Laughlin and Cunningham Insurance Agency for our Illini Central Sports Network broadcasts throughout this year. With 4:53 to go, Illini Central trails Williamsville 33-19. Williamsville brings the ball up the court. Over onto the left wing to Vaughn, gives it to Fleck. Fleck throws that lob into McCoy, who misses it. Rebound down to Huckabee. The pass was down to Huckabee, apologized, and was able to put it in. Weak side help, nowhere to be found. McCoy misses another one. He doesn't miss that one. Basket's going to be good. McCoy had 19 at the half. I'm not sure. I can't run the laptop and talk and do all of it at the same time, unfortunately. So I'm not sure if that's his first basket of the second half, but he had 19 at the half. Free throws off, but Fleck gets the rebound and fouled by Interest. Free throw short. That one's not. It goes in. That's the three. Off of the steal. Just man-to-man full court press right now. Baker with it, drives, goes up, hangs in the air and finishes. Basket playing behind. Seaman for three. Call a foul on McCoy, I think. Yep. Got a couple subs coming in. Riley coming in and Hines coming in. McCoy and Fleck both going out. Almost a steal by Vaughn. Rankin is checked into the game for Illini Central 2. Tip pass by Williamsville. Nice pass ahead to Seaman. He goes up and finishes. (44-23), 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Baker shoots it, misses. Rebound down to Beck. Seaman pushes it ahead to Hines, who goes up. And it rolls off. Rebound down to Riley. He goes up. Fouled by Basket. 25-23 lead, 2:19 to go. Second free throw for Hunter Riley. Rolls off, rebound down to Williamsville. They're going to get another rebound, it looks like. And Seaman gets the basket. (47-23). Baker misses. Foul on basket. Number 2's checked in. Number 2 is Ryan Wilson. Huckabee checks back in. Riley makes the first. This is the second. Huckabee's able to pull the rebound down. Cuomo with it, drives into the lane, throws it up, misses, rebound down to Wilson. Wilson to Seaman. He pushes it up the court, kicks it back to Vaughn. Vaughn looks inside to Riley, doesn't get it. Riley reaches for it, can't corral it. With a minute 21 to go, Williamsville leads 48-23. Number 12, Pryor Reynolds checks in. Huckabee to Rose, Rose to Entwistle, Entwistle to Cuomo. Baker cuts back door, misses a layup, rebound down to number 2 Wilson. Here's Hines, offensive foul on him, taken by Rose. Rankin's going to check back in. Good job by Bryce Rose to take that charge, moving his feet. Rankin takes the place of Entwistle. .57 seconds to go. Huckabee misses, rebound down to Hines. Rose makes a nice play to steal it. Good hustle, that was good anticipation by Bryce, but it's out on him. .20 seconds to go. Vaughn throws it over to Reynolds. It goes through his hands out of bounds with 5 seconds to go. Coach Brooks switched up to a 2-3 to try to throw things off. Baker shoots it at the buzzer, and it goes in. That is the third basket. Each quarter has had a basket scored at the buzzer. We got one at the end of the first. They got one to send us to the half. And we just get that one to go into the fourth. So as we head to the fourth, the lead for Williamsville is 48-26. We'll be back as soon as this timeout's over. We're back to start the fourth with Huckabee. Baker goes. Nice back cut by Baker, and he misses it. Rankin and Como. Williamsville's got Hines, Vaughn, Riley, Reynolds, and Wilson. Cuomo's laying out of bounds with it. He hustled for it, but ended up out of bounds. And it will be Williamsville basketball. Riley to take it out to Reynolds. 7:35 to go in the game. Cougars trail 48-26. Reynolds to Beck. Beck with a nice pass in to McCoy, and the reverse finish by him. Cuomo hits a three. Huckabee tracks down the miss from Beck. Huckabee goes by him, goes up, and draws a foul to shoot two. Coach Beard calls timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Okay, so Huckabee goes to the line to shoot two. First one's good. Rebound down off the miss to Fleck. Into Riley. That passes from Reynolds. Riley kicks it out. That's Wilson to Fleck. Back to Reynolds. Top to Beck. Kicks out. Just working the ball, taking their time. Inside to Riley. Back out. By Beck. Like I said earlier, he's got a nice looking jump shot. Baker drives, misses. Rebound down to Williamsville. Missed by Fleck. Rebound down to Baker. Baker throws it to Rose. But it goes right to the hands of Reynolds, who misses the layup. Baker got hit on that last drive. Illini Central fouls. That way they can get him out of the game. I don't know if we're taking a mass timeout or an actual timeout, but either way, it's a timeout. And I'll again go over one more time. Illini Central's next 3 games are at Illini Bluffs tomorrow, varsity only. I'm fairly sure it's a noon or 12:30 start. Like I said, check your schedule star on the Illini Central website on the activities page. Then they go to North Mac next Tuesday, and then to Havana next Wednesday. That's the next 3 for Illini Central. And for the fans of Williamsville, assuming Max Preps is right, Williamsville goes to New Berlin on Tuesday, home for Maroa on Friday of next week, a week from tonight, and then a Saturday game at home against Hartsburg-Emden. So that's what they have coming up. That's what we have coming up. And we'll be back to action here in a second with Beck shooting 1-1. First one was good from Beck. As is the second. 55-30 is the lead for Williamsville. Tipped out of bounds by Vaughn. Illini Central ball on the side. Huckabee missed the baseline jumper. Rebound was down to Vaughn. Seaman over to Wilson. Back for 3. That one's long. Rebound down to Riley. Kicks out to Vaughn. Another 3 by Beck. Basket, shoots, misses, rebound down to Vaughn. 3:25 to go in the game. Coach Burke's going to sub in the freshman, it looks like. Beck for another 3, off the rim. Rebound down to nobody. It's tipped out of bounds by Williamsville. It'll be Illini Central ball. So in for Illini Central is number 23, Cooper Thomas, number 15, Lucas Power, and number 22, Ellis Dowell. For Williamsville, they've got almost wholesale changes. Looks like number 3 is Trey Carter. Number 34 is Caden Ratliff. Number 50 is Jacob Finley. Number 33 is Jackson Wagner. And Case Rankin makes that basket for Illini Central. over to number 12, Pryor Reynolds. Number 50 goes up, gets his shot blocked. That's Jacob Finley. Finley catches it, gives it to Trey Carter. Trey Carter to Reynolds up top. Reynolds for 3, that's off. Rebound down to Rankin. Rankin's going to push it himself. Kick it out to Cuomo for 3, and Paul hits it. Coach Burks calls timeout just to get a sub in. (58-35) in favor of the Bullets. 2:23 to go. There's another sub in. That's number 13 for Williamsville. That's Mason Leitiker. He reverses it to Carter. Carter up top to Ratliff. Inside to Finley. He takes a power dribble, goes up. It's fouled on the floor, and he'll get to go to the free throw line. 2:05 to go. Makes the first. Misses the second. Rebound down 2. I'm going to call a foul on Williamsville. So Rankin will go to the free throw line with an opportunity to shoot 1-1. Hunter Snyder checked into the game. I was adjusting the score at the time. Hunter Snyder, a freshman for Illini Central, checks in on that quick timeout called by Coach Burks. The first free throw from Rankin bounces off. Rebound down to number... And there's a jump ball. That rebound is to number 33, Jackson Wagner. 2 minutes to go. 59-35 in favor of Williamsville. Drive by Mason Leitiker, and he's going to shoot 2 on the foul. Misses the first. Makes the second. Rankin with it, kicks it to Power. Power for 3. It's short. Rebound down to 34. That's Caden Ratliff. Gives it to Trey Carter. Trey Carter to Ratliff. Ratliff drives, gets it knocked away from behind. Looked like got knocked away from behind, but the refs say it was off on him. Minute 23 to go, 60-35 in favor of Williamsville. Cooper Thomas with the ball, gives it to Rankin. Rankin to Dowell. Dowell on the back cut by Power. He tries to get it to Cooper Thomas. It was the right idea, but it's turned over and it will be Williamsville ball. Nope, they're going to give it to Illini Central. So maybe Thomas didn't touch it. Steal by Lydecker, he keeps control of it, gets into the lane, goes all the way in, misses a layup, rebound to Finley, and he finishes. 45 seconds to go in the game. Foul on Wagner. Rankin will shoot free throws. This is the second. Rebound down to Wagner. Gives it to Carter. Carter to Wagner. Into Finley. Finley out to Lydecker, who drives. And we're going to call an offensive foul. Offensive foul is what they ended up calling. So it'll be Illini Central ball out of bounds. 25 seconds to go. Illini Central's going to run offense. Rankin shoots for three, misses it. Rebound down and ends up in the hands of Ratliff. Ratliff, coach tells him to pull it back out. He pulls it back out, 10 seconds to go. They'll run the clock out. The final score will end up being 62 to 36 in favor of Williamsville. Well, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We're going to have a post-game interview, I think, with Coach Burks. He might be coming over here to talk to me. So if you want to hang around for that, he may be over here to talk to me after he talks to his team. So Williamsville played well tonight. They're obviously they're young too. They had all starting lineup of sophomores. They played well. They were aggressive defensively like they always are, and we matched it early. But then we got into that period of time again where we just weren't able to handle the pressure defensively, turn the ball over too many times, and really got out-rebounded. I think that's still going to be one of the things that Coach Burks is probably the most frustrated with, is the fact that we're getting out-rebounded way too much, and it hurts early and it hurts late. I mean, there were rebounds on free throws they were getting that you just can't have that stuff happen and have an opportunity to win a game. So things that can be worked on. It's a quick turnaround. They've got to go to Illini Bluffs tomorrow. I saw the Illini Bluffs fell, I think, on Twitter. They played Brimfield tonight, so that is, so they're coming off of a loss, I think. So we'll be back in a minute when Coach Burks gets an opportunity to come over here. So hang with us if you want to listen to Coach Burks' interview. If not, we'll talk to you next week. Okay, I'm here with Coach Burks. What's your takeaways from tonight so far?
I thought obviously the first half, we were right there. They hit a three, banked in a three there at the buzzer that put us down 6. Always deflating to go into the half like that. But otherwise, I told the kids at halftime we didn't play very well and we should have been down 3 points. So that's encouraging. Obviously the second half, they were clearly the better team, but that's a good group. They almost beat Pleasant Plains the other night. And we just get a little tired and break down and things get out of hand in a hurry. But I think the takeaway is how well we played in the first half. And, we're kind of the same team last year. We were a good first half team and struggled in the second half. So we're going to have to figure that out going forward.
Yeah, it was crazy because Bryce hit that 3 at the end of the first quarter. They banked one at the end of the half. Then you hit one at the end of the third. I don't remember many games I saw that were ended up being like that.
No.
I think you're right too, and it happened on Tuesday night too. You made a little bit of run on Tuesday night, and then they just can't sustain it. And I thought rebounding hurt too. Gave up a lot of offensive rebounds. But yeah, you were right there. I think it's funny. I mentioned on the broadcast it's almost like a summer league game in terms of I can hear everything you say, everything Coach Beard says. Seemed to be execution got to be part of it too.
Yeah.
Like you'd call out something and then it didn't get ran.
No, we were struggling with that, and again, I'm playing some guys that have had 1 or 2 practices,
Right.
And we haven't had hardly 10 guys in a practice all season, so it's just kind of mix and matching. Obviously, I'm still frustrated when I don't know what they're supposed to do, but when you take a step back and reflect, it's kind of hard to expect that they're going to do everything right.
Yeah.
It's still a little practice time.
Yeah, that's what I was. And I was thinking that. I was thinking that as well watching the game. I mean, when you haven't no more time than you've had to do that, and you didn't have summer, and it's just, it's a difficult situation. I think I mentioned in the girls' game last night and again tonight. It seems like. I think it seemed like there was a little bit more rust knocked off tonight. It seemed like there were times that it looked a little better than the other night, and it's just going to be like that. And we've talked, you and I've talked about what the expectations for the season should be. And,
it is. It's just like a summer. It's just you're playing in a regular high school gym.
Right.
Not in our case, but as opposed to going to a backcourt somewhere at a high school. Some nights are going to look better than others, and some nights are going to be a struggle. But just trying to focus on the positives, and like I told the boys in the locker room, let's focus on the good things, and we go play a Tomahawk opponent tomorrow, and the good things can help get us a win tomorrow.
Right. So. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you taking the time. Have a safe trip tomorrow. Like I said on the broadcast, it's a varsity only. It's at 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock start. So.
Yeah, I was right. I said that on there. So we wish you well tomorrow, and 3 road games next week, so we'll wish you well on those too. So
hopefully our luck's better on the road.
Right. Well, thanks for talking to me.
Yep.
And good job, and we'll talk to you later.
Sounds
Thanks a
good.
lot.
Thank you.
We'll see you. Well, that's Coach Burks, and that's the end of our broadcast this evening. We wish the Cougars well, like I said, as they head to Illini Bluffs tomorrow to take on the Tigers. And like I said, they'll be on the road for all 3 games next week. The girls will be on the road next week. Also, we won't have any high school games next week. But I will be here broadcasting Illini Central Middle School sporting events. I've got a volleyball game on Tuesday and Thursday, and middle school boys basketball on Wednesday and Friday. So I'm looking forward to bringing those to you here from Easton, and have a great weekend, Cougar fans. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you again on Tuesday for